Alright everyone, the new project that we're going to be featuring on my YouTube channel. It is a XR6 with a manual transmission. It's in very, very bad condition, and it is very knocky. So I picked it up cheap, mainly for the manual conversion, because manual conversions are worth a fair bit. I feel as if I can get a few dollars out of just parting a few more things out of this car, and then we'll eventually get the manual box and another Barra into one of the BMWs, which I'll show you right now. Here she is, the beast that the Barra is eventually going to go into. It's very straight. Obviously the paint's not the greatest. It's literally Povo spec with manual handles. This car will be stripped out and made into the new Barra 36. Should be fun. I'll eventually get some coilovers for it, weld the diff, see how long the 318i diff holds up. I know they're small casing. I'm pretty sure the ratio is pretty crap as well, but I'll put it in there for now and just see how we go. The XR6, I'm just trying to figure out, I might want to drive it because it's still registered for another 9 days. Just wanted to drive it around, see how the manual box feels and stuff, but obviously with the motor knocking, it's a little worrying, as I might get stuck on the side of the road. So I'm going to try a few things as well, just so this channel has a bit of unuseful / useful content. I want to try and see if I can prolong this engine knock. Obviously, I don't care if it goes right out the block. I've got another idea of what other motor we can put in it. Obviously another Barra. Barras are pretty cheap here in Australia, so should be able to pick one up from a wreckers for under 500 bucks. Or even we can look into stretching a little higher for a LPG Barra, so because they got higher compression, probably make a bit more power. And the idea of this obviously is to stay NA. We just want a cheap track time car that doesn't blow tires off. Turbo cars add extra complexities and extra money to it. We will try a few things. I gotta check the oil first and see if it's actually got oil in it. I'm just gonna see how long we can make it last in the ute until it throws itself leg out of bed, so should be funny. Okay, so I've had to bring the camera out for this because I've just opened the dipstick. Look at that, there's nothing on it. She's dry as a bone. So no wonder why she's knocking, because the thing hasn't had bloody oil in it. Let's see if it's got a knock now. Yeah, I'd say the damage has already been done. There's no shavings of metal from the first little bit that I've emptied, so I'm going to try and empty the whole sump. I've put some fresh oil and put this additive in still and go from there. So I did find a tiny little bit of brass shaving in the oil filter. It says to fill with 1 litre of this stuff, and I've had this oil sitting around for about a year. It's brand new, so I'll give it its best chance. It's probably not the greatest, but I mean, don't want to spend $50 worth of oil on this, because it probably is likely to go rods out. This is like gear oil, it's so thick. So I've just put in the oil and the stabiliser. See if it sounds any better. I mean, it probably needs to take some time to get warm, but so the oil stabiliser didn't work. We put oil in the engine and it's still knocking its head off. There's brass in the oil. There's lots of crap going on. It's gonna die. So we may as well send it out in fashion. There's an event on this weekend, and thanks to the event organisers, we've got 1 lap to actually try and blow the thing up. So definitely gonna try and kill it. Gonna be a lot of effort if it doesn't blow up in 1 lap. But with how bad it is, it should blow up for sure. See how that goes, and obviously the internet wants to see it blow up. You guys want to see it blow up. I want to see it blow up, because there's no point in leaving a running engine with a rod knock. You gotta send it out in spectacular fashion, I reckon. So stay tuned.
Is that recording?
Yeah.
Number 1, Collins.
Yep.
Yeah. That's if it gets a lap. So we got old Mr. Rodney going on. So, we went Rodney!
The old silver top, mate.
So this was for internet points. Unfortunately, it didn't go rods out at high RPM. It went rods out when I backed off it. But she gone.